Hi, welcome back to my channel Box Office Poison. If you're new here, my name is Moxie McMurder, and today we need to talk about Spiral.
Disappointed!
And holy shit, do we need to talk about Spiral? I'm not a huge fan of the Saw films. I like them just fine. I like the first one, I think it's really good, but after that it does kind of go down a little bit. But I like them just fine, and so when the new film, Spiral, from the Book of Saw, was released, I was intrigued, and the trailer, it had some issues, but I was on board, so imagine my disappointment when I actually saw it. I'm not going to spoil any of the plot for you. I just want to talk about why I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed, but then I don't know what I was really expecting. Let's get into it. Honestly, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. Maybe I'm not coming at it from the right angle. Maybe I missed the memo that said I wasn't supposed to take this film seriously, because I was hoping for something different. If you've seen the trailer or know anything at all about Spiral, you'll know that the plot concerns Chris Rock as a detective investigating the case of a Jigsaw copycat killer who's targeting cops. And as far as the storyline goes, it's all right. It's okay. I'm down with some copycat killer trying to bump off all the corrupt cops.
Oh, I get it. You want an M, huh? A crooked cop!
I'm okay with that. My problem with the film starts off with the tropes. Ugh, the tropes. The angry captain.
I'm sick and tired of making excuses for you two. You're an embarrassment to the department. You're off the case and off the force. Your badges, your windbreakers now.
The detective who doesn't want to have a partner, especially one that's a rookie, who just happens to be top of his class. His character is divorced and bitter as hell about it, and he has some pretty major daddy issues. But aside from the tropes, it's the bad dialogue, the bad dialogue. It's basic, it's derivative, it's just bad. Oh, it's so clunky. And I've seen Chris Rock act, and he can be really good, but it's never been more obvious in this film that he's really trying to act, and it just comes off as cheesy and, to be honest, a bit uncomfortable. The film is predictable. I can turn a blind eye to some bad acting, I can turn a blind eye to some bad dialogue, but the film is so predictable. Like, so predictable, to the point where when I saw the trailer originally, I was like, no, they couldn't. That would be far too obvious. No. But, no. Turns out I was right on the money. They are broadcasting who did it from the get-go. If you don't know who did it, then you're just not paying attention, because it's right there from the get-go, like just right there. Another thing, and it's a small petty small thing, but the inconsistent glove use when handling evidence really bothered me. Like, in one scene he's got gloves on, in the next he doesn't. Someone hands him something and they've got gloves on but he doesn't, and it's just a bit annoying. Like, it's not a huge deal, but I don't know, it just stuck out like a sore thumb, and yeah, I don't know, it just bothered me. The killer wears a pig mask, which is, I don't know, I'm in two minds about that, because on the one hand it's a nice callback to earlier Saw films, but on the other hand it's a little bit too on the nose.
Yeah, I know what you're doing, Campbell. Bacon, pig, oink oink, police officer.
It's a cool enough idea to step away from Jigsaw as a character and to remove itself from Jigsaw's philosophy, because in this film, the killer isn't testing anyone. He's not out to reform his victims. These guys really don't have a fighting chance. And that's fine, I guess. I really liked the first Saw movie. It was original and intriguing, but unfortunately the series is an example of diminishing returns for me. I didn't hate the sequels, a couple of them are pretty decent, but towards the end, and particularly Jigsaw, it's not great. So when Chris Rock was announced taking an interest in writing a Saw-adjacent script, I was interested. I saw the trailer and I was still interested. So it's just so disappointing. It's just so disappointing. The Saw movies are enjoyable enough. I've revisited the franchise a few times, but I can't really imagine watching this one again. It's just not fun. It's not serious. The tone is all over the place, and it's just a bit of a mess for me. It'll be interesting to see if they continue with more films from the Book of Saw, and whether they continue with the Chris Rock thing. I really don't know. I think they've lost me at this point. If you enjoyed the other Saw movies, you might find that this scratches that itch. Don't get me wrong, I love a good horror franchise. I will always watch a Halloween movie. I will always watch a Scream movie. I will always watch a Freddy movie. And I'll always be interested in what Saw is doing. It's just really disappointing that this film just missed the mark for me. It really, really did. And I'm so disappointed. It's basic, it's cheesy, but not in a fun way. Ugh. Anyway, if you've seen the film, let me know what you thought in the comments, because I'm really interested. I've seen some mixed opinions. I've seen people really love it, and I've seen people really hate it. So what did you think? Did you enjoy Spiral? Did you not? Tell me everything. Leave a comment. I don't know what else to say about the film. I don't just want to shit on the film. I really don't. I've been trying to think of the positives, and there just really aren't any for me. The kills weren't particularly inventive. The dialogue is bad. It's so tropey. It's really quite astonishing. And yeah, I really can't say much more than that. If you enjoyed the previous Saw movies, who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy this one. I just didn't. I don't think it's good. I think they could have done better. In fact, I know they could have done better. And if they were going for the whole Fincher 7 kind of vibes, then they really should have paid more attention to writing and character development and atmosphere. There's no atmosphere in this film. It's a mess. I think there's more to get out of the franchise than just pumping out Saw movies that have a lack of depth. But then who's looking for depth in these movies? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a die-hard Saw fan. I like them. They're fine. I'll always be interested to see what a new one does with the conceit, but it's just basic. In fact, so disappointing. I don't want to record this video anymore. So let's see what comes out of this long old ramble.
Me again. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. YouTube loves a comment, and it means that the algorithm picks it up more and people see it more. I don't know. But leave a comment. Tell me if you liked the video, if you didn't like the video, if you liked the film, if you didn't like the film. And if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Get those thumbs working so you don't miss out on any new content. Stay spooky.